Let's see. Are we back? Let's see. I think we are. We're live again. We're back. We are back. We are getting Doug back. All right. Small hiccup. So I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. Let's see. We are. But we are live again. So we're back. All right. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. No big deal. No big deal. NDD. But I did see Big P creeping in the chat right after we went offline. So I don't know if you're still there, Big P. If you are, welcome in. All right, let me get back to my page here so we can get back into it. Actually, want to take a look at a trailer here that I saw got released. I'm just going to try to bring it up quick. I know I'm still full screen, but just give me a second. All right. All right, hopefully we have better luck this time. Looks like it's working, so. All right. Let's go back to this. Display. I wanted to check out this new trailer for the new Jordan Peele movie. It looks like I don't know if it's two of them or just one. I guess one's like 4 seconds longer. I don't know. But I do like Jordan Peele quite a bit. I loved Key and Peele. I really liked Get Out. I loved Nope. I have not seen... Trailer. I have not seen... was it Us? Was the other one? I haven't seen that one, but... So let's take a look at this. Let's see if this is any good. Let's see if this looks cool. Not really sure what this is about. It looks like it's about sports. Let's give it a shot.
Do you want this? I said, do you want this? If you want to transcend the game, you have to dig deep.
It's a football movie. What?
Talent is how
was not expecting that.
work. No days off. No sleep. We grind. I'm never good enough. I'm never good enough. That's how great people think.
Ooh.
So you're gonna have to ask yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice?
Okay. I like him. Dude, what? I just took a turn.
Hey, man. This is everything.
They're like indoor football too.
Want this? What are you willing to sacrifice? You fucking say it. Say it.
This looks pretty wild, to be honest.
And show me.
Yeah, that started off like just a kind of run-of-the-mill like sports movie trailer and went in a different way. So it said directed by who? Directed by Justin Tip. I thought this was directed by Peele. Maybe it's just from Oscar winner Jordan Peele and Monkey Paw Productions. Oh, okay, so he's just producing it. Okay, so he's not. Okay, well, fair enough. That looked dope, dude. That looks cool. Like, this looks like ape shit here at the end. It almost has like a zombie feel, to be honest.
What are you willing to sacrifice? You fucking say it. Say it. Say it.
Yeah, this looks dope. Alright, there was another... Oh, this is what we were going to look at before we went off the air. This dude accused of $20,000 Walmart shopping spree across North Georgia. That's nothing. That's nothing. In the world of shoplifting, that is nothing. I can't believe that's even a story. I worked at JCPenney for a while, and we were tracking... Well, I shouldn't say we. I wasn't myself, but... Actually, the FBI was involved, like, in it at one point. And, there were dudes just, like, smashing, grabbing everything. Sorry, I gotta get... Okay, I gotta pull up the next thing here. I gotta get, like, better scenes to switch between. But we're just making do with, for now. But yeah, there was this dude. It was a group of dudes. They would just come into the Sephora, like the makeup area, and just like pull a gun and just smash everything, take everything. Zero F's given. They were like dangerous too. So like they just told everybody, just let them go, let them do their thing. Okay, so I found this list of controversial video games. So I wanted to kind of go through some of these and see what we can find. Although here it says, like, Punch Out. Why is Punch Out? Oh, Mike Tyson. That's probably why. I want to go back in time, though. This is... Here we go. The 70s. I want to go back to, like, the OG days of video games and see what they're saying. And maybe we can see if we can find some gameplay on YouTube, if any look spectacular. Let's see, Gotcha. Controversial due to the controls being perceived as pink rubber bulges that were meant to represent breasts and were squeezed in order to control the action. Wait, what? Okay, we gotta go. Let's see what else. We got Death Race. Object of the game is to run over stickmen, gremlins, who then scream and are replaced by tombstones, which for the time was seen as overtly violent. I mean, it doesn't sound too bad by today's standards. And like Death Race 2000 was a movie that was probably in the 70s, I think, early 70s. Sylvester Stallone and David Carradine. Anybody's old enough to remember that? Let's see, 1982, we got Custer. Oh god, what is this? Custer's Revenge for the Atari. I have to watch how I read this because, wait, okay. The game depicts a crudely rendered General Custer dodging arrows to reach a undressed Native American woman. I don't even know if I should read this on on YouTube, with the goal of doing something to her to earn points. The game was protested for being racist, sexist, and promoting sexual violence. What? That is not okay. We gotta find that. That's crazy. I've never even heard of that. Like, what? That's nuts, dude. My computer is dogging. Dude, do they actually have... So there's some shorts. Oh, here we go. We found it. Alright, let me pause the music. What? Dude, this is crazy. So this is Custer's Revenge gameplay. Dude, he's got his thing out. What?
Excuse me.
Dude. I can't believe this is real. I cannot believe this is real. Like, to be fair, like, people say things are so, like, ist this, ist that nowadays. This is, like, this is bad. This is bad. I don't even want to stay on this. Like, I just want to get off this game. What was the other one? Gotcha. Which was perceived as pink rubber bulges that were meant to represent breasts that were squeezed. Dude, why were all the Atari people were freaks, bro? Atari Gotcha gameplay. The booby game. What is this? Is this gameplay? Let's see if this shows us. This might show us the actual controllers. Doesn't really... I don't know. That one doesn't seem controversial, unless maybe that's a different game? No, it looks like Gotcha. The boob game.
If 1972 was the year of Pong,
Now let's watch this video
1973 was the year of Pong copycats.
by Aliti. Shout out to Aliti out there. We'll drop her a sub
5
since
of
we're
the 6 top-selling games in 1973
watching one of her
were all
videos.
Pong variations, with the top-selling game being Pong itself. Considering we've already covered Pong in this series, by default, today's episode will be covering the number 7 top-selling game of 1973, Gotcha.
That's crazy they were
Pong
selling
officials
games that
and
long ago.
Ted Dabney's Atari continued to dominate the gaming market with their success of Pong, but in 1973 they started to make attempts
Started to get
separate
freaky in
themselves from Pong.
1970.
First with the less successful Pong Doubles and then Space Race, and then finally along came Gotcha. Released in October 1973,
But I don't
Gotcha
see
saw
pink-
2 players move through a maze which continually scrolled and updated. One player would
Why
play
is it the
pursuer,
booby game? I don't
and
understand.
would
I don't see
attack the
anything
second
booby
player
related.
pursued. Each round is timed, but only the pursuer has the ability to score any points. The game's sound effects were an ear-drilling
Her mic
beat
is
that
I have the same mic
increased
as her, but
as
hers
the
is
pursuer
pink.
closed in on the pursued. Similarities have been drawn to an increasing heart rate. Here's a sample. George
I still don't get-
Farrico later admitted
Oh, here we go.
wanted to redesign the classic arcade joystick
Here we go.
after jokes were being made about its phallic resemblance. These new joysticks were encased in plastic domes, which Farrico later admitted didn't have bumps on them or anything, but the way they were the size of grapefruits next to each other, you got the impression of what they were supposed to be.
Alright, I mean,
Redesign inspired the
that seems a little less
advertising for the
controversial
game,
than
where
the
a scantily clad woman is being chased by a
violent.
man with the console itself.
I don't want to say what the last
Taking
game
into
was
consideration
on
the product's design,
YouTube. I don't know what the rules are, but that
advertising,
last.
gameplay,
If anybody saw the last game we
sound
just
effects,
saw.
Gotcha really just starts looking like patriarchy in a box. However, a limited
Patriarchy
run
in a
colored
box?
versions of the
Okay.
game are believed to be the
Let's see, what other games were going on back then? Now we're into 84, Raid over Moscow. The game's premise based on stopping a preemptive nuclear attack on the United States by bombing Soviet military bases. I mean, I can see that being kind of controversial in the 80s. Well, I mean, it would be controversial probably today too. But the idea that, like, you're literally in a Cold War with another nuclear power and they're, like, making video games about it, like, that's... I mean, I guess is that any different than, like, Call of Duty nowadays? I mean, doesn't Call of Duty have, like, the United States in war with random countries? I don't play Call of Duty, but I'm assuming that they do. Oh, another one, dude. 177. A Bishojo game revolving around... It ignited a public furor that reached the national diet of Japan. I don't know what any of that means. Chiller. I think I've heard of this one. Now we're talking NES. Now we're talking my thing, but... That was a Yeti mic. Why are you not showing up in my... I hate everything about streaming. I have to watch my chat on my phone, apparently. Is that a Yeti mic? Yeah, that's the same one I have. Mine's a little old. It works okay. I might start using my work microphone because it has the pop filter on it. And I think I sound better on that than on here, but... How you doing, Big P? What's up, man? Alright, let's check out Chiller. I feel like I've seen Chiller before. Chiller. I gotta show you, Big P. I'm assuming you probably didn't see it. The trailer we just watched for an old 70s game called Custard's Revenge. It's fucking out of control.